Morning, everybody. Nice to see you all. Welcome here. Welcome to the Sunrise Yoga Project. We are your hosts, Kevin,
Lara, Emily.
and we are super happy you're here. Thanks for sharing these mornings with us. Sunrise Yoga Project, where we spend 25 minutes enjoying gentle yoga and meditation as a way to ground into our day so that we can feel good, have a great day, and show up as who we really are. So, with that said, let's get started. Everybody find a nice seat on your mat or on your couch or wherever you are. And we'll do as I said, we'll start with this short meditation. I'll ask everybody to close your eyes. Just invite softness into you. I truly want to thank you for being here. The Sunrise Yoga Project is medicine for me and helps me be who I am. So sharing these mornings with you means a lot. With your eyes closed, let's find our breath. Let's enjoy soft inhales through the nose and soft exhales. And as we find these soft inhales and these soft exhales, just take a moment to see the breath for what it really is, this life-giving property, this oxygen that our body has been built and designed to take in, to see as feel, to see as being nurtured by this breath. So as you inhale, see it more than just an action of the body, but see it as your connection, your embracement with the environment. See it as the vibrance that it is. Just find that breath. And let's also remind ourselves that out of the trillions of cells in our body, every single cell relies on this breath that you're feeding it right now. Every single cell receives oxygen. So as you breathe, just see yourself feeling the network that is you, the community that is you. Does this sensation bring comfort? Maintaining our focus on our breath. Let's extend our inhales and our exhales a little more. Exploring the capacity of our lungs in a gentle way. Feeling your body. Just imagine that every single one of these energizing breaths that you take right now this morning are powering up or energizing the cells in your body for the day ahead. Imagine that you have a little feel meter like in your car or on a video game, and with each breath it goes up a little more. Body soft. Relax the eyes and the forehead. Relax the hips and the toes. Returning back to that nurturing breath. Place our hands together at our heart center. If you're lying down, please move to a seated position. Sense yourself grounded in your sit muscles and grow nice and tall through the spine. On your inhale, let's just start by fanning our fingers out, fanning our arms out. So just stretch your arms out nice and wide. Just imagine length being created from your shoulders all the way out past your fingers. Breathe here. Expand the shoulders a little more. On our inhale, let's raise our arms above our head and bring our palms to touch. Exhale, we'll bring our hands to our heart center. We'll do this again, but a little quicker. Inhale, take your arms out wide. And now let's raise our arms above our head, staying with this in-breath. Exhale and flow to the right. Place your right hand on the ground beside you. Get nice and long through that left side body. Breathe here. Inhale, flow back to center with your arms above your head. Exhale, flow to the left. Placing your left hand on the ground, relaxing your right hip and both your hips, really. Or both sides of your hips, and be soft. Get nice and long in that right side body. You can even look up. Enjoy a few cycles of breath. Next inhale, let's raise our arms above our head as we flow to center. As we exhale, let's begin to draw our elbows towards themselves and lower our arms slightly. Lift up in the spine and really hug those shoulders into each other. Breathe soft, opening up that upper back. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, take your elbows up wide and your hands to your heart center. Wonderful. Let's make our way very slowly into a standing position. So however you have to do that, just move nice and gently. We're going to come into a standing position at the front of our mat. We're doing a little bit of standing work. If you want to have a chair in front of you for the forward bends and that, you're more than welcome to. We'll start in a standing mountain pose. Palms face the front of the room. Shoulders back. Spine straight. Sense your hips level. Knees slightly bent. Smile on your face. This is the mountain. Take a nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. Your next inhale, let's take our arms out wide and raise our arms above our head. As we exhale with a smile on your heart, swan dive forward into a standing forward bend. Have your knees nice and bent here. Bent enough so that your fingertips can come on the ground or the chair or even a block in front of you. Allow your head and neck to be loose. Take a few soft breaths here. Beautiful. Let's squat all the way down. So lift your heels up off the mat, bend your knees, and squat all the way down. Enjoy a few soft breaths here. Very nice. Let's straighten our legs, coming back into a standing forward bend. It's not fully straight, but just enough to come back to that forward bend. Beautiful. Now let's walk our fingertips over to the left. Turning your torso, walking your fingertips to the left. Finding a nice stretch for you. And breathing here. Very nice. Slowly walk your hands back to center. And then walk your hands over to the right. Coming back to center. And on our next inhale, we'll come into a halfway lift. So take a nice big breath. Straighten your legs a little bit. Place your hands on your shins or on the fingertips on the ground. Straighten your spine. Draw your shoulder blades back. Look forward. And exhale, flow forward into your standing forward bend. Inhale and rise all the way up. Moving nice and slowly as you rise all the way up. Arms coming above the head. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, take your arms out wide, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, like a graceful swan dive forward into your standing forward bend. Knees slightly bent, fingertips on the ground. Bend both your knees, lift your heels, squat down. Breathe here. Straighten your legs into a standing forward bend. And slowly walk your hands over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale and relax. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale and rise all the way up. Bring your arms above your head. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Then we'll place our hands on our hips now. Sensing ourselves nice and square here. Sense the weight flow into your left foot and step your right foot forward, placing your heel on the ground with your toes in front of you. We're going to hinge forward, so inhale. As you exhale, hinging at the hips, leading with your heart, begin to flow forward. Don't have to flow all the way, just enough to start to feel it in the back of your right leg. Draw your shoulder blades back and lead with your heart. A few soft breaths here. Our next inhale will rise up. We'll come back to center. Sensing your weight flow in your right foot. Let's step our left leg forward, placing our left heel on the ground with our left toes up. Beautiful. Inhale. You exhale, draw your shoulder blades back, lead with your heart and flow forward. Breathe here. Slowly rise back up. Come back to standing. Beautiful. Let's sense our weight once again in our left foot. And on our inhale, let's lift our right leg right up off the ground now. Curling your toes towards you, straightening your right leg, just lifting it up off the ground as high as comfortable for you. Breathe nice and soft. Very nice. Lower your right leg back to the ground. Sensing your weight in your right foot. On our next inhale, let's lift our left leg up off the ground, straightening the leg, curling your toes towards you. Breathing soft. And lower your left leg back to the ground. Flowing our weight into our left foot. Now let's bend our right knee behind us. Grab onto our right ankle with our right hand. Allow your right hip to draw forward as your right knee drops back, getting a nice stretch in the thigh. Breathe here. You can also take this a step forward and hinge forward at the hips into more of a dancer pose if you'd like. Just be nice and soft. Finding a drishti or a gaze point to stare at to help with your balance. You can even hold on to a wall or whatever you want to do. And flow back to center. Lower your right leg, return to balance on both feet. Very nice. Weight flows into the right leg, left knee bends. We grab onto our left ankle. Draw that left hip forward, draw that left knee back, and feel the opening happen in your left thigh. It's a smile in your heart and breathe. Staying here, taking this pose as deep as you want by hinging forward. Go back to center. And lower your left leg back down to the ground. Let's lift our right leg up and over our left, placing it back on the ground. We're going to do something that we did yesterday, which felt really nice. I think it was yesterday. Place your palms together at your heart center. As you inhale, take your arms out wide, raise your arms above your head. As you exhale, moving very slowly and with awareness, begin to flow forward. Swan dive forward. Grabbing onto that chair or block if you need to. Going all the way down, noticing how this really awakens the left leg. Just breathe soft. Staying here, or you can twist your torso over to the left. Twist your torso over to the right, if you'd like. Come back to center. And in one graceful movement, we'll rise all the way up. Wonderful. We'll lift our right leg up and place it back to normal position. And then we'll lift our left leg up and step it over our right. Wonderful. We'll do the same thing on this side. Again, moving nice and slow and with awareness. Inhale, take your arms out wide, raise your arms above your head. Exhale and swan dive forward. Just find whatever in your body that you can relax and breathe. We'll walk our hands over to the right if we want to. Back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. In one graceful movement, we'll rise all the way up. Arms above the head. Arms at heart center. We'll lift our left leg up, place it back to a normal position. Beautiful. From here, what we'll do is we'll interlace our fingers behind our back. Keep your elbows bent. Place your thumbs on your tailbone. Draw your shoulder blades together. Lift up in the spine, lift up in the chin. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, begin to press your palms towards the back of the room. Really opening up those shoulders on a horizontal plane. Take a few soft breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, lower your hands down by your side. Beautiful. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Raise your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive forward. Let's come back to that squat. So lift your heels, bend your knees completely, and squat all the way down. Staying here or flowing into a malasana yoga squat. Taking your feet out nice and wide, placing the back of your elbows on the inside of your knees and your palms together. Breathe here. Wonderful. We'll slowly make our way onto our back. You can do so in any way that's comfortable for you. I like to support myself with my hands from behind and just lower down. Come onto your spine. Draw your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice big hug. Beautiful. Keeping your knees in towards your chest, stretch your arms out nice and wide. Engage your core, inhale. As you exhale, begin to lower your knees over to the right. Lower your knees all the way down to the ground if that's comfortable for you. And then see what you can relax. Relax your left shoulder, your hips, eyes, just breathe. On our next inhale, we'll engage our core again, and we'll raise up back to center, lifting our knees to center. And we'll exhale and flow to the left. Breathe nice and soft. Inhale back to center. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Lift your head up off the mat as you do. And as you exhale, we'll lower our head back down. Stretch our legs out nice and wide, and we'll find our final Shavasana. Final Shavasana, resting pose. Just take a few minutes to really just melt into the mat. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, but right here, right now. Find yourself floating on the waves of your breath. Staying here in this wonderful resting posture you've created for yourself. for as long as you'd like, or ending the practice with us by bending your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a nice squeeze. Slowly rolling over to one side and sitting up. Palms at your heart center. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us this morning for the Sunrise Yoga Project. The sun has now rised, and it's a beautiful, shiny sun. It's a beautiful, sunny, shiny day. So go play and enjoy. And thank you for being here. Doing yoga every day will change your life. 25 minutes is all you need. This is 25 minutes of yoga. So share with your friends, your family. Let's build this community. Love you all. Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.